This is Victoria Violet. This is Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel. These are the decks that we will be using tonight. Okay, a White Rider deck and our Tarot Original, which is pretty much the same deck. It's just a different size and a different form and a different person that made it. But it's the same classic tarot, as I like to call it. And then we're going to be also using our cartomancy, which you guys may look at and think that they're playing cards or not. Not for me, the way I use them. And this is our Twin Flame deck, as well as our Love Oracle for Soul Connections when two hearts meet. So we'll be taking a couple of those when we get to it, okay? This is our nightcap reading. It is a general reading. Hi, honey. I ate way too fast, but I enjoyed my meal. I just always forget that I have an allergy, and my allergy is to apparently the sauce they use on the gyros, but it was delicious anyway. I love Greek food. So anyway, this is not a one-to-one reading. It is a general reading. As such, may or may not resonate, and that's okay. The point is, come together. Can't say breaking bread, but hey, bring your wine, bring your chocolate frosties like I sometimes do, bring your glass of water like I always do, you know, or if you have a beer or whatever you, as they used to say in the westerns, the old westerns, whatever your poison is, you know, whatever. It might just be a hot cup of tea for all you know. And I hope you had a good dinner too, if you've already had dinner, Shell. Thank you so much for asking. So let's take a look to see what's going to come. We will be seeing how much is clarified with our other deck. But first things first. So I wanted to see if we could gear this reading towards our finances. Now, anybody that's already been here on this channel knows full well it's very hard for me to direct anything when Spirit has a word or the last word involved. Oof. I do have the car on because it's been really warm. Let's see. What's the temperature? It's 64 degrees outside right now, but it was like 80 degrees earlier. Oh my God. And so I'm just trying to cool my own self down. Y'all know that I'm like an old Ford truck, an old Ford Ranger. I overheat, so I can't help that. Genetics, heat injury in the military, what can I say? Let's see. We want to know for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra, anywhere in your chart, or if you happen upon this reading, and it is a timeless reading, I never mark them with a timestamp, and that's because whenever you find it is when you were meant to, okay? Let's see. I just saw, I call her the goddess, the Empress. Let's see what Spirit will tell us about our finances. That's what we want to know for the Libra collective. What do our finances look like for the rest of October? Let's see if Spirit will oblige us, or if Spirit is going to continue to try to steer us, this boat, in a direction we don't want to go in. All I can do is try. All right, let's begin. Oh, we have the Queen of Wands. Who's she? Who that be? I can't help it. I am Southern. Who that be? Who that be? I'm thinking of my people in Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana. Love you. Oh, Queen of Wands. You got the Robert De Niro. Oh, you got the Mula, the Chula Mula. Well, listen here. They got the Mo Better Cheddar over there. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Is all that work with all that money you'll be carrying around making you tired, Libra? Oh my. I don't think so. I think what it's really trying to say is better days are coming. Your finances are getting better and stronger. And oh my. Then you can rest. Very quickly. This is the fourth card out. You already have a queen, a empress with the 9 of coins. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. I don't sugarcoat anything around here. I do curse in case y'all didn't already realize. So 35 million video producers, YouTubers, Please find a different one if you don't like cursing. I am not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to keep it real, okay? I love India too. Okay, so this is coming pretty quickly here. The work is in demand. I'm not going to lie. You're going to be working. You're going to be working, but you're going to be banking too. It's going to be hard, but you're going to stay above. You are going to be able to do this. You know, a lot of times we start something new. Hi, everyone. Oh, much love to you, England. Thank you for being here. I love you all. A lot of times we feel like we're so overwhelmed, right? Especially when we start something new and we step back and go, oh my God, did I bite off more than I can chew? And they're saying no, for sure, to be sure, you will have a lot of work. You're going to have a lot of work, okay? And you're going to have equal amounts of rest and respite, but you're going to be banking so you can smile at God and thank in a prayer as you're luring yourself to sleep with your money, as you're fanning yourself with your money. Because you're going to be banking, sister or brother out there. Just be patient with the process. If you're starting a new job, if you're starting a new endeavor, if you're starting a new business, whatever it is, have patience with the process and with yourselves. Hi again to all. You will have to have strength, but you got that in reserve. If you are a Libra or anybody here that has been going through something, wow, I want to say these last 4 years have been phenomenally hard or taxing for the majority of us, unless you're a billionaire or a trillionaire. And even then, you could have possibly lost finances in investing, right? Because things have changed quite a bit. I always say we're not in Kansas anymore. But look what you're going towards. Look what you're going towards. So, you know, whatever it is that you want to do in a short frame of time, you're going to be doing great. And this is for the rest of October. So take heart if you feel like, oh my gosh, she's telling us we're going to have patience because we're going to look crazy like that. And we have to have courage because we're going to look like this at the end of the time. You know, I don't know. Call me crazy, which I'm sure you will. You don't know me anyway. You call me what you want. Thankfully, this gets erased. But my point is, I would rather work hard right now and learn something. Maybe it's a trait. Maybe it's how to patent my own product, how to peddle my own product, how to market myself. You know that I've never been a marketer. That's why 4 years ago when I tried to get on YouTube, that's why I didn't make it. I am an introvert who has learned to be extroverted. Does that make sense? So again, whatever it is that you got to do, honey, like they used to say in the beauty school dropout, you know, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Sometimes that's all that is required to have mastery over something. Fake it till you make it. And once you make it, yes, I got this. Because look at the money you be banking. The heck with the way you feel right now. I would rather work hard right now and know that I'm banking later. Okay? That's just me. Look at that. Look at that. Sometimes we leave places as well and we're feeling like, oh my gosh, you know, I don't really want to leave, or this is so hard to leave, or why do I have to leave? Hi there. But God always has a better plan. God always has a better plan. You might even have so many offers on the table from different maybe companies. You're trying to get a loan. Maybe 3 banks, maybe 4 banks are trying to give you a loan. Check to see which one is giving you a better deal. You know, I know that what was it? The APR only went down 0.5 point, I think it was. But you know, 0.5 point is something. And then we can always refinance later. But the point is, if you can get as much for whatever you're giving. I'm going to use a word. Please don't hate me. This is not a word that I attribute to myself. This is not a word I made. But about 10 years ago, possibly longer, but at least 10 years ago, I came across this term. If you work for corporations, which I have, you're going to come across this term. If you have never, it's going to offend you. It offended me the first time I heard it. So again, I did not make this up. I wouldn't use this term to address people, but it's the way they look at us. When you go to a job, when you go to make a choice on a company, they're looking at you as human capital. Just like when you're born, you haven't done anything but went, wah! Sorry for anybody's ears. That's all you've done. You breathed your first breath outside your mother's womb, and you cried. That was as much as you got to do. And you already have a social security card waiting for you. Why? Because companies that give you that, which America is a corporation. I'm sorry to burst people's bubbles. We're a corporation and we're a republic. We're not a democracy, although people are always telling us we're a democracy. No, we're not. You don't know your history or what? I don't know that much about government, but I know that we live in a republic. Anyway, nonetheless, so the companies that you go and put your applications, your resumes out to, they're looking at you as human capital. How much work can they get out of you? Now, if you've been in the workforce for the last 15 to 20 years at the very least, you know that what I'm saying is true. We have gone from doing one person's job for one paycheck to doing 2 to 3 people's jobs for one paycheck, and it's shrunk the last 4 years. So why am I bringing this up? Not because I'm trying to be political. Hell with that. I want you to look at this, and I want you to take a look at the companies. I just got a job. I'm not going to go into the details, but I just got a job. I have another company headhunting me. Do you think the old me would have deleted the new? But I kept it today because I'm like, because they look at us as human capital. That's what they look at us like. And that's exactly what I would teach my students when I was teaching medical assisting. I would tell them, you think company loyalty is what matters. And if you're loyal to this company, they might just pass you up for something else, for what I call the flavor of the month. The employee of the month that they like the best because they brown nose and they're in everybody's business. So always try to market yourself. Something, again, that I did not do 4 years. And now I'm trying my best to. So I always tell you guys, give me my thumbs up. Share. Please share. Do all of that, okay? Share my stuff. I don't care. But just don't be like Wendy's Tarot that steals people's stuff and changes the voice up so that they can use the content as theirs. But as far as sharing it so that somebody else can grow or get out of whatever misery they're in, oh yes, please share. Please do. So again, when you're looking at companies and having them look at you, like how much can they get out of you? Can they get 2 jobs out of you? Can they get 3 people's jobs out of you? Always look at them the same way. Because trust me when I tell you, they are looking at you that way. And in the last 4 years, I'm worth half of what I was normally worth with credentials that I have. So think about that before you say, yeah, dotted line with the offer letter. It doesn't hold you at anything because, again, going backwards, you have to stop and think that most of the states are now at will. They can fire you for whatever reason. So you can do the same to them, can't you? So make sure that you are working. You're working this hard. Oh, hell yeah. I'll do it. I'll work hard. Why not? I don't mind going to sleep, early in the afternoon because I'm tired. But you know what? I'm moving on up. Yep, I surely am. I'm moving on up. Because I finally got a piece of that pie. Yeah, let's go. Let's all go there. Let's get a bus. Let's all go there. So do you understand? It's not because I'm trying to give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But I'm telling you, market yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Make sure that whatever you're doing, that you're doing best for you. Because I guarantee you that when the company picks you, it's because they think they're going to get the most bang for their buck. All right. Look who you turn into. Not too shabby, Libra. Not too shabby at all. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, hell yeah. Stability. Strength in your finances. Who the hell doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? Look at that. Offers upon offers. You already had offers on the table. You already had offers. You had offers. Now you have some more. Again, market yourself. You know, one thing that they taught me as well when I was making my resume. Of course, this was 9 years ago. If you know that you are something, and they ask you, you know, on your resume or your whatever, on your application, do you know how to? All you have to do is put familiar. You're not lying because you've seen it and you've been taught it. You may not have done it extensively, but you are familiar. Hi, Javon. How are you doing? Hi to everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being here. I'm telling you, your life is changing. Embrace those changes, Libra. When you do, I'm telling you, the world is your oyster. But if you're just, you know, oh, I don't know what I want. Well, that's what the universe is going to give you is, I don't know what you want. So I'm bringing you, I don't know, cottage cheese with some pickles and, I don't know what, you know, maybe some vinegar. You know, that doesn't probably taste very good is all I'm saying. So when you send out whatever you send out to the universe, that's what the universe is going to send back out to you. If you tell the universe, you know, I love money, money loves me, I'm a money magnet, you know, money's my best friend, I'm not scared of money, my finances are so healthy, and my finances are just, are in the now, okay, then that's what you're going to get. I have had so much time to sit and ponder and think and investigate in a research type of way, you know, what best works. Because they talk about the power of the law of attraction, but then they never told us until recently that it's the power of the law of vibration that you really have to be concerned with. Are you right with the law of vibration? What is your energy signature telling you and telling the universe? A lot of us tell the universe we're scared to change, we are pessimistic, we are, what is the word? Oh my God. Oh my God. When you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. You just want to be a couch potato. The world is scary. Don't go out there. They're going to reject me anyway. So you're already telling them the negatives. And the universe is here to serve as your mirror. So everything you're throwing out vibrationally, get it? Vibrational. We are made out of pure energy, people. We might be in a shell, which I call a body or a hologram. People that are nasty call it a meat suit. Not kidding. I don't think we should call it that, but we should call it a covering, a shell, a hologram, because that's not who we are. That's not what we are necessarily. It's what we have to embody to be here in human form. Okay, but stop and think about it. You're vibrating. You know, on that, can you imagine if you were a car and you were vibrating on nothing but negative? Your car would be broken. If you were a radio and you had nothing but static, you wouldn't be able to listen to anything. Why? Because it's on the wrong frequency, right? So all you would get at best is white noise or cutting in and out, or, you know, the weird, and then that's all you hear. Or you hear half of a song or part of a song, then you don't hear anything again. That's not what you want. So you also have to think about yourself as an old transistor radio. What I'm talking about is those from the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. we got away from that in the 80s and the 90s, etc., because we're all so high tech. But do you know that when they go out into sea and they go out to camping and all that, the transistor radios are the ones that are the best. So stop and think about that. They had the right idea, just kind of fine tune it to be more techy. That's fine. But the ultimate goal is to be able to connect, and not only just to connect, because if you're on the wrong vibrational energy, you're going to connect to everything. Why do you think sometimes your life is miserable? Because you're like I used to tell my clients when I was counseling them, when you get out of the muck, meaning a bad relationship, an old lifestyle or old way of life, and you're thriving, you're like a dry, clean sponge. Think about when you're washing dishes. Hopefully every 3 months at the very least, you're changing your toothbrush and you're changing out the dish sponge, because it does carry a lot of bacteria. But nonetheless, you're like a dry, clean one that would just open the package and there's nothing wrong with it. It has never been used. Once your life is going along in the positive, right? But then if you bring back the negative towards you, then that's you serving like a sponge, and you take all that energy in. Or, have you ever tried a diet? Have you ever tried meditation? Anything that you tried new, but you couldn't stick to it. So you stuck with it maybe a week, and then you're like, oh, hell no, I can't do this. Or I tried fasting for 3 days, but I gave up on the first day. Okay, you're that sponge. You tried to go to a different direction in your life or towards life. And so now you're picking up everything. Everything is coming at you. Why? Because you're not tuned. You're not tuned the way that you should. Okay? Your frequency is off. So you're not going to attract the positive. You're not going to attract the finances that you want, the job that you want, the relationship that you want, the house that you want, the car that you want, having a child, etc. Because you're on the wrong frequency. So think about that. Frequency is more important at first than attraction. Because it's like I used to tell my clients, and this is the point, don't try to put perfume all over a dirty body. You didn't take a bath in 3 days, 4 days, a week, but you're over there spraying perfume. Have you ever met people like that? Because I have. Some of them have been patients, sorry to say. And some of them have been people that I know at work. And you're like, macaroni, what the hell? You smell like funk. And then you smell like eau de parfum. Pepe Le Pew. So what the hell? And that's the way our energy is too. And our auras, our magnetic field, our own personal magnetic field. You've got to cleanse them. Okay? So why I'm saying all of this is because some people will write, well, I'm not attracting. Okay, babies, if you're not attracting, I just told you, I spent 15 minutes telling you why. Change, change, change. Change is good. Again, not on the right frequency. Two of Swords. Because they're waiting for you to change. Someone's waiting for you to change because they're not on the right frequency. I'm sorry. Walk away. Walk away. We can't do it. We can't do it. I'm not reading more into that, but I'm telling you, because that's a whole different ball game, a whole different story. Look. There's an emperor who's thinking in, what does that say? The 10 swords. But the change that he needs to make, or she, it's an energy. Stinky cheese. That's all I have to say to that. Let's move on to the next deck and see if they would like to talk some more about the same thing, or if they're going to tell us something else. Oh, I wish I was doing Aries, dear. This is a Libra channel, but thank you. No, not even if I was dead and came back would I vote for her. Not even my dumb alter ego self would vote for her, okay? But thank you for trying. I want people to prosper. Have you not been listening to a damn word I've been saying? I want people locked up for years for no apparent reason, okay? Okay? Stop and think about it. Well, the King of Coins is here right away, and I didn't ask for anything, so put him right back, okay? All right. All right, Spirit, is there anything that we missed on the first deck that you need us to see before we go on to the flame, the twin flame, the flame of love? I'm being silly, but please allow me to, because I'm tired. You never know, Albert. Maybe you'll get something out of this. Maybe you will glean a gold nugget. You never know. Stick around. Let's see. Let us to see. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Please and thank you. Make it juicy. Make it juicy. Anyway, some strange people are here. What can I say? Let them be strange. All right. Well, now you get the King of Wands. So the King of Coins came out. I put him right back. King of Wands came out. Why is the King of Wands here? Please, Spirit. Oh, King of Wands wants to see the Libra. See that? King of Wands wants to see the Libra. Why you want to see the Libra? Ooh, because they think they gonna beat the Libra. Why, King of Wands? Let me tell you what I heard, and I didn't want to say it, but now that this Five of Swords came out, I can say it. The five of Wands came out right after they told me out loud. Yeah, well, out loud to me, not to you. The King of Wands is coming in to duel with the Libra. I laughed. That's why I laughed. Because they want to fight. Because they think that the Libra is playing a game. I don't think the Libra is playing a game. Are you playing a game, Libra? This Libra's not playing games. This is my life. I'm dead serious. I'm deadly serious. Like a brown recluse serious. Like a venomous snake bites serious. Like a heart attack serious. This is my life. I'm not here to play games with my life. I'm not here to play games at this point in my life. I'm here to live, to thrive, and to help anybody that'll listen and wants good advice to thrive as well. So I don't think there's a Libra here that wants to be fighting with people. That's so 16. And I keep saying this, so I have to say it again. Anybody that's under 18 needs to get the fuck off of here. I don't want chombra or whatever the hell it is coming after me because of YouTube. There are no kitty videos here. Please, thank you. Go and talk to your mommy. The Three of Wands. They're mad at you because they want a new beginning with you. What the hell? This is such like a contrary person. Such a contrary person. 240. 420. Look, I'm dyslexic, Mike and Emma. That was too funny. Yeah, I'm 420 friendly because there was a side note. There was a preacher that just came on, a Baptist preacher that just came on. I watch everything, dude. I'm pretty open because I want to understand things. I'm a scholar for life. I love learning. So anyway, nonetheless, back to what I was saying. I was listening to him and he was like, you know, I know that a lot of people that are pastors out there are going to just mop the floor with me. They're going to mop the floor with me because of what I have to say. So, of course, what did my little, you know, pardon me, what did my ears do? Of course, my ears were out of ready to listen to what he was going to say. So he literally came on to talk about, and I don't know where this was because it's a while back, and I know I wrote it down somewhere, but I haven't been steadily able to sit down and do what I used to do in my tarot, which was do my homework and get my ducks in a row before I got on to film. So nonetheless, but in the Bible, in Genesis, somewhere in the book of Genesis, it talks about all of the medicinal plants, and he was saying that marijuana, Mary Jane, whatever you want to call it, is not something evil. He said, how can it be evil if God included cannabis and all the other medicinal plants in the Bible? So I'm of that nature, that it is a natural thing. It has helped my brothers and sisters that are veterans who come back from war with their PTSD. How can I not, if it helps with pain and eases people's suffering, especially if they have cancer. Okay? So yeah, I'm 420 friendly. I don't care. But anyway, but you know what, just like with anything, be careful, because anything can be addictive. But nonetheless, back to what we were doing. So again, this is a wayward person. On the one hand, the Five of Swords, I'm gonna fucking fight you, because I cannot believe that you want to well, that's good, Luke. I'm glad for you. I think that's awesome. So anyway, it's like, I'm going to fight you because I can't believe you think you're winning. You think you're winning. How dare you? How dare you win? How dare you win? It's like nobody's fighting to win. Nobody even wants to fight. How about that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Nobody even wants to fight, man. Libras are lovers, not fighters to begin with. Hi, Bristol. Okay? So nonetheless, I'm going to fight you because you're winning, or you think you're winning, or how dare you think you're winning. But I want a new beginning with you. Well, holy shit. Who the hell can understand this person? Only a mother could love you. That's all I have to say. The Fool card. The Fool card. So this person does want a new beginning with you, Libra. This King of Wands energy. They're coming in with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. So does this mean that this person is actually moving forward, finally getting unstuck, finally letting the old chapters, cycles, history, letting it go, letting all the old stuff die that was around them, so something positive and new can start with you? I don't know, but it's worth 9 of coins. It's a good start. Very good start. Wow. Look at you going places. I'm telling you. Beautiful cards. Let me stop right there. That's why I wanted to stop. I knew it. Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I feel like this person, whoever I'm reading, is saying, I am going to be going, but not until I'm trying to leave with as much as I can. Because this one is always about someone carrying off the swords. But you see how there's some swords he has to leave behind. I say he, because there's a man on there. Okay? So there's someone wanting to leave, but at the same time, they literally want to take as much with them when they leave. What are they trying to take? What does it look like, Libra? They're like, well, that doesn't look like much. I like that pile better. So they're trying to take as much with them as possible. But how much can this person take? They're already breaking down. Their life is misery. Their life is compounded by problem after problem, fight after fight, argument after argument. And they're just like, well, I'm going to hang around. I'm hanging around. This is funny because if you look, only one leg is tied. So they can reach up and get themselves loose. They can wiggle themselves out of it. But right now, God is working on this person, trying to get them some enlightenment, thinking in a different way and capacity. Because if you look at this card, look, it's like, how can I do this? Can I do this? Should I leave now with what I have? It almost, you know what it reminds me of? It's like when somebody goes to Vegas and they go to maybe the roulette table or the slots, and they hit the slots really good. Some people can hit it like in the 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 mark, right? And it reminds me of somebody that's like that, or somebody that goes to these game shows and they're like, deal or no deal, and the person's like, should I walk away with what I've got and still bank, not have as much as I want, but I'm still leaving with something? Or should I wait it out? Should I sit out as much as... It's like somebody that's already near retirement. They've put 20 years in, and they're going to get what, 20% more, 10 or 20% worth of pay more if they stay an extra 5 years. But they can't handle the job anymore. They hate the job and they just want to leave. And they already have like different ailments from the job, because as they're sitting there each year, their life, like a battery, is losing energy. It just reminds me of something like that. That it's like, should I just stay? I think I can stay some more because I want some more money. Well, good Chuck. That's all I have to say. I'm not going into that. Let's go into the twin flame. Let's go into the twin flame. I'm not even going to bother to sacrifice myself to do any cartomancy today, because guess what? This person's not worth it. That's why sometimes you got to do your own thinking. We only serve here as advice. We're only here advisors, okay? That's all we are. We're here to give advice, but you have free will and you have your own brain and you got to use it, okay? Twin flame is what we're going into, and then we're going to be mixing it up with some soul connection. Let's see if I can see these, because it is dark in here. Let's see. Cleo, mind your own beeswax, okay? Okay? Mind your own beeswax or go away. And if you didn't want people to judge what you look like, you'd have a photo, a real photo. So shut your front door, shut the back door, and have a cup of shut the fuck up. How about that? Now it's not the time, is what we're getting. Okay? No, it's not the time. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Ooh, we got two for. No, it's not the time. Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me? I love you so much, but now is not the time. So we got from these cards. Whoo, I don't know whose message that's for, but okay. Let's take a look at the soul connection when two hearts meet. Okay? Let's take a look. Right. Let's see what it says here. Okay. Oh, wow. Let go. Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Okay. And what does it say there? It's not the right time. So that matched up beautifully. Okay. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? So somebody, even though you may love that person, they may love you. It's not the right time right now. Let it go for divine timing. And I think that's what we should all do, because when we do that, then what happens is it's in God's perfect timing. Okay? Universe. Universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. So I think God is probably trying to push you towards someone new or something new. Okay? Recognition. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. So going back to it's not the right time, if you're waiting on that, the divine might be bringing it about, but not at this time. Not at this time, okay? All right? Oh, wow. Let's see here. That's weird. I don't know how that happened. Let's see. Ah, okay. Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. Love is in the air when Cupid is around. So, I'm telling you, I feel like somebody else is coming in. The old may be returning, Libra, but I think that you're also going to have someone new showing themselves to you. Anything else, Spirit? I have something that's coming to my mind for this one card that's down here. Dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. I think this goes along with this Cupid. I really believe that somebody more suitable for you, more of a match to you, is coming. Why do I say that? Because I feel like you're not going to have to fight to be in a relationship with this person. You're not going to have to fight to have them see you, recognize you as a good catch, recognize what they have in front of them. I don't really believe that. So here, are you thinking about me? This just keeps catching my eye. Are you thinking about me? Why don't you freaking call someone and ask them? Ask them if they miss you, if they're thinking about you. Ask them. What are you so afraid of? I keep saying this over and over and over again. People are so used to getting on YouTube, on getting on Tinder or any of those places, or Facebook, etc., right? And unfortunately, what happens is that you don't really talk to those people. You don't really talk to those people. You know? You don't really talk to those people. Try not to write anything, Shell, okay? Hold on real quick. Okay. I wanted to make sure, take that off, because that's, you know, I might use the N word, but with an A at the end when I'm talking to my friends, but I don't use the N word with the ER at the end, because that's just not right. And whoever that was, they don't need to be on this channel. We're not spreading hate here. So nonetheless, I would like to seriously just have you think about that, is that people don't really talk anymore. You know, we used to spend hours and hours on the phone, to the point to where we would literally fall asleep on the phone. That's how juicy the conversation was. And that's how much we wanted to talk to each other. Now everything's by text. You want to get into a relationship via text. What do you want to have sex via text too? You want to go on a date via text. You know, everything is about a text. Everything is about talking on a text. I'm dumping you. I'm removing myself from your life via a text. Are you 13? Are you 13? You want to know if somebody's thinking about you? Ask them. Call them. Make a date to see them. Ask them. Genuinely, face to face, look into the person's eyes so you can see how they really feel about you. And ask them those questions. Do you miss me? Do you miss me? I love you so much. Was there a reason you can't tell that person? Don't you think that's something they'd like to know? That's a lovely sentiment if you really mean it. Don't you think that person would really appreciate knowing that from your mouth? Hearing that from your person and not on a text? I hate you. I don't love you. I don't want you. I want you. I'm going back. I'm going. Okay. Okay. So stop and think about it. I'm reading what you're saying about the troll. Thank you for that. Okay. So nonetheless, okay. Okay. So nonetheless, yes, I'm homeless. Burger Planet's balloon plug. Sounds like an ass plug to you. But nonetheless, can I come live with you? Is that what you're asking, you stupid asshole? Anyway. No, thank you. That's so funny. No, I haven't. Obviously, neither have you. Either you have no mother, or you were pooped out of somebody's butt plug hole. So nonetheless, And that's our reading. And I'm telling you, don't rely on a text. Don't rely on text. Don't. Just don't. It's not the way you should go into the future. Okay? It's just not. I promise you, if you talk more to people and you're more genuine and you're more face to face with people, even if they're just your friends, I promise you, you'll have a better time of life and you'll enjoy life more and you'll grow to be as old as people think I am on this YouTube, apparently, which I'm proud of, because if I was a brat like you, somebody would have probably gotten angry enough to unalive me a long time ago. So I'm very proud of myself for reaching the age I am, and also not to be talking crazy to everybody. But nonetheless, I'm telling you, you have better people. You will have better people around you. Better people around you if you are real with them. But if you're not going to bring people around you that you want of quality, then you're going to get friendships that go by the wayside, or only allow you to be silly, like these people that keep writing things. So in other words, they're not grown-ups in their head. How can you think that you can reach, see, here we go. How can you think that you can reach something in the positive? How do you think you can do that if all you're willing to give to the world is your stupidity? And you show people what you're made of. You show people that you're so small-minded. You show people that you have little to no education. You show people that you don't have people around you that love you, because it shows by your anger. You're so angry that you want to make sure other people are just as angry as you are. Okay? So stop and think about that. Because that's what I see when I see you. I see poverty of your mind, your heart, your soul, because no one loves you and it shows. But stop and think about how ugly you are. So why should people love you anyway? No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not yelling at a phone. But that's nice. So again, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for showing here. I appreciate you. Okay? But nonetheless, this is for grown-ups. So our channel is here for people that want a community and want to share. We have such beautiful people on our channel that are subscribers. So when you want to come back and you want to feel like you're part of a community, and express yourself in a polite manner, you're more than welcome here. Okay? So anyway, I hope that this was able to touch someone out there, to help you in some way. With your finances are going to be fine. Your finances are going to be great. And for that, I'm very, very happy. Okay? Happy birthday to you. I'm very, very happy for you, because your finances are going to grow in a beautiful way. For tonight, stop and think about that. And think about the fact that people like that probably don't even have any money. Oh, Bernie. You remind me of Weekend at Bernie's, the dead guy. Yeah. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a beautiful night. Kiss my fucking ass. Bye.